my grandchildren can eat. Down, I haven't met my newest grandbaby, but his daddy can eat, so I know he can eat, okay? And his sister, I never seen a baby. She's 3 now. She loves fish, and she likes to eat, okay? It is what it is. She come from a family of eating folk, so it is what it is. So I wouldn't want anyone, not only me, but to treat my grandchildren a certain way. Don't do that. When it comes to my grandchildren, I don't play. I don't play. Nope. Nope. I have even... Okay, this beef bacon look kind of okay. This is a new bacon. I never tried this bacon before. Got it from Dollar Tree. Ooh, can you see it? Ooh, there you go. Oh. So, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And let's always be kind to people, because we don't know how people got into a state, and even if they're not in a state of being destitute, you're feeding them because it's parishioners. And even if it's your parishioner, don't do that. Don't do that to your brother or sister. We have she's a deacon. When I tell you, this deacon, she is the head of the culinary department in our church. When you go in, I'm going to say her kitchen, you leave out of there like Santa Claus. Because one thing for sure, she's going to make sure that you eat. She's going to make sure you got a lot, as they say, a plethora of stuff on your plate. And she's going to send you home with a plate. And if there's anything left over, soda, cake, or whatever, she's going to send you home with that. And that's the way we should be. You know, let's not, I don't know why that came up in my spirit. But we have to be mindful. Because especially during this pandemic time, we don't know what people are going through or went through during this pandemic. We don't know. We don't know. And I can definitely say this. God showed up and showed out when it came to the McQueen family. Lord have mercy, Jesus. We got so much food during the pandemic. From our church, from different parishioners. Come by the house. I got a bag for you. Oh, meet me over here. I got some this for you. And when we were blessed, we blessed our neighbors. Because we weren't going to eat all of that. So that's how God has always blessed this home. And it was a continuance of how I was raised. Those of you that remember my mother, Willie Mae Sampson from Queensbridge Projects, 4109, apartment 5B. Miss Sampson, when you came in her house, you always ate. Always. Always. And when she cooked, she did not cook just for her and I. My mother cooked big pots of food for whoever came by. She used to keep children. When those mothers came to pick up their children, Miss Sampson had a plate of food for them. And they would all sit down at the table and eat. I would come home from work. I was like, y'all is in my house again? And I wasn't loving the Lord at that time. And I was sick of people being in our house. But I learned from my mother. And as I moved out my mother's house, got my own place, my husband to this day, Jackie, only cook enough for you. And he know if I cook enough for me, it's really enough for 2 or 3. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, somebody may need something. If I make food, okay, if it's a lot, I could share with my neighbor and his mother. That it's not a me only. You're thinking for others. You're thinking about others. That you should be a blessing to them, because God knows God has been blessing us. Those onions, they look like little melons. We were blessed with that on Sunday. I think what we had, They gave us onions and those blocks of butter. Oh, that butter be good, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy. They sent me home with 4. Okay? I thank God. I thank God. It was enough whereas it could be shared with everyone. And everybody got. So I thank God. Because our president of the culinary department, she was in charge of making sure everybody and her staff, it goes down the line how they all, whenever something comes into church and the church is being blessed, that it's given out evenly. It's no, well, I like you. No, we don't have that type of church. Everybody is blessed. It's like some what is it? I'm gonna say some icing, because icing on cake is sweet. Hear the icing? It's spread, and everybody gets some. Okay. So do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And think about it, that you're not doing it because, you know, I'm doing it because I want to be blessed. You want your children, your children's children, up into the 3rd and 4th generation. You want them to be blessed. I don't have biological children, but I have children that God has given me, and He's given me McQueen children. We all share the same last name. I want my McQueen children, my children that God's given me, and every child that God has given me, and all of them ain't always children when God gives it to me. Some of my children is older than me. I want them to be blessed. I want them to be blessed. And I want them to be a blessing. Okay? So, we're going to get ready, and start with this spaghetti. Hi, I'm back. I'm in the midst of trying to do some breakfast. How many of you do this when you only have less than 6 eggs? That you just cut the carton down so you can save room in your refrigerator. So this morning, quick breakfast. It's gonna have some eggs and bacon with cheese. Okay. I'm also, before I do my breakfast, well, which is really, it's 20 after 1, 25 after 1 now. But I will get it in me. This is, as I was saying, how we're blessed. My little cooking partner, her mom gave us some spaghetti sauce. And I mean, she gave a lot to us. She gave us so much spaghetti sauce that we were able to share it with our neighbors. So I'm going to stick that in here. And then, how many of you wash out your plastic bags? Don't be shy. Don't be ashamed. You could reuse them again. You could use them for other stuff. Okay? Now, I put that in there. I'm going to let it cook down because it's frozen. And once that cooks down with a tomato sauce, that does. What is that? No, this is not tomato sauce. This is spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti sauce. Oh, you hear me? My words. I need to eat. This is some cilantro. It's already washed. I love cilantro. My husband don't particularly care for it, but you could usually get away with stuff if you know how to prep your food good. So I'm gonna cut that up and put that in there. This is from Hello Fresh. This is for one of those meals. I think this is the $63 or the $62 bag I got. Now I'm going to put that in here. And once that all simmers down and that spaghetti sauce is melted down, I'm going to add some garden blend, Francesco Rinaldi. Now my best is Prego. And then I'm going to put in my anchovies, some fresh garlic, and I'm only going to use 2. Yes, this is a pastellis. I found that in my freezer. I'm only going to use 2 of the sausage, and I'm going to use the rest sweet, because as I said, I don't like my sauce to be hot. I don't like that. So we're going to start our breakfast. Okay guys, talk to you later.